Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Closure here, and today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to get your alts to 60 as soon as possible. For those of you who need help getting to 50, I've linked my other guide in the description below. I also stream on Twitch, so make sure to drop me a follow over there if you have any questions or if you just want to say hi. Now, as most of you know, once you hit 60 with your main, your alts that have completed the introductory Shadowlands campaign will have access to a new way of leveling to 60. This option is called Threads of Fate, and it skips the main storyline quests, allowing you to choose your covenant and abilities immediately. This guide is going to show you how to maximize your XP using the Threads of Fate option, and not the traditional campaign option. With Threads of Fate, you have access to all zones except the Maw from the get-go. You're essentially allowed to level up in a much more flexible way, allowing XP to be gained from world quests, side quests, bonus objectives, and dungeons. Now, before we focus on what Threads of Fate activities do, let's talk consumables. Goblin gliders for my non-demon hunter friends, these are very useful, especially in vertically challenged zones like Ravendreth. Gun boots are fantastic for zooming across the map, especially considering we don't have flying and the flight points are kinda scuffed. Never thought I'd say this, but I miss that damn whistle. Movement speed gems can be slotted into gear for a minor increase in speed as well, so grab some depending on your local auction house price. Now, once you've chosen Threads of Fate, choose your covenant based off your spec and desired playstyle. I've dropped a link below for those of you who need help choosing a covenant. Once you've picked your covenant, fly to each of the 4 Shadowlands zones and pick up the Aid This Zone quest in each of the 4 respective zones. Once you have these quests, the most effective way to level in my experience is by doing dungeons. This is especially true if you are leveling with at least one friend, or if you are playing as either a healer or a tank. If you are generally a DPS spec like Retribution Paladin or a Balanced Druid, for the leveling experience I would suggest swapping to a tank instead, as it will greatly assist with your queue times. Every time you kill a boss in a dungeon, it'll progress one of the aid quests of its respective zone. These aid quests give a very good chunk of experience once completed. If you're not too keen on doing dungeons for the entire journey to 60, here's a breakdown of how much experience you can expect to gain from each Threads of Fate objective. Now, you may be wondering, which method is faster, the Threads of Fate or the traditional campaign method? If you have at least a tank and a healer in your group, I would recommend Threads of Fate, as doing dungeons back to back can be very efficient. If you're a solo player, specifically a DPS, then I'd recommend the campaign option over Threads of Fate. Also, a quick bonus tip: if you do choose the campaign option, then make sure to enable Threads of Fate once you hit 60 to skip any remaining campaign chapters. If you guys have any other questions, tips, or guides you want to see, make sure to drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. My name's Closure, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.